defense expert, Lieutenant General B.S. Jaswal is also now joining us. So how do you react to what has happened today? And we are seeing a pattern of targeted attacks and Jammu being targeted particularly, increasing in this region. There's a pattern to all of this.
There are two things which I would like to highlight. One, terrorist activities do increase and such like incidents do increase when 26th Jan or 15th August is nearing. Secondly, the arc of terrorism has significantly shifted south of Pir Panjal, and Jammu happens to be a place where sensational news can be created. So these are the two things, and now the terrorists are desperate for sensational strikes. So they would have done it, and to be frank, we should expect some more. And the police is doing a great job, the army is doing a great job, all of them. But you see, it's very difficult, easier said than done, to track out the terrorists. And so I'm sure they've taken steps, and we will neutralize the terrorists.
All right. I'm going to thank you, Lieutenant General Jaswal, for joining us with your views on what really has happened in Jammu. Very unfortunate. In fact, we're getting in all the details of what really happened there. A blast took place at 11 o'clock today, and then a second one at 11:30 a.m. this morning. Retired Brigadier V. Mahalingam is also now joining us. An attack in Jammu has injured 7 people. This region again is constantly on the radar of terrorists for weeks together now. Increasing incidents of this nature in Jammu is being seen. How do you respond?
See, first and foremost, in spite of the fact that Pakistan is in dire straits, both economically, politically, and within internal trouble which TTP is causing, it has not given up its targeting of the India. Now, if you may recall, a couple of days back, the Pakistani Prime Minister made a statement that he wants to straighten relationship with India. And now what is happening is I see it as an effort of the Pakistan's military, which does not want in any way this particular thing to happen. This particular thing was reflected both by Bilawal Bhutto as also by Rihana Rabari Khan when they went and at Davos. And this, let me tell you, the Pakistanis have been dispatching grenades, pistols, and also ammunition through drones from across the border. And this has been happening continuously. And obviously, they have their personnel, they have their sleeping cells in Jammu. And this is not just the first and the end of it. If you see 2 different blasts at a certain time gap, indicates 2 different people must have done this. And this particular thing coming very close to the India's Republic Day parade is very, very symbolic as far as Pakistan is concerned. Pakistan will not rest. And there are today a number of people, including some of the J&K leaders like Mahbooba Mufti, has been voting India to go and talk to Pakistan and normalize relations. This is what the Pakistan's intentions are. And therefore, India must be quite clear and let Pakistan know that if this continues again, we must retaliate. Retaliate in the manner in which we did the surgical strikes and the other issue which we did. Therefore, this is not going to stop. This is going to continue, and we need to be very careful and increase our vigilance and security. And that, to me, to my way of looking, is Pakistan's attitude towards India today.
All right, I'm going to thank you, Brigadier Mahalingam, getting us his views on what he thinks of the attacks in Jammu and Kashmir that have only increased over a period of time. Now viewers, on your screen are pictures, and these are CCTV pictures also on the extreme left side of your screen of the blast where it took place. And these are pictures from earlier today where curious onlookers, eyewitnesses in fact gathered at the spot at about 11 o'clock when the first blast took place, and then later on a second blast took place. 7 people have been injured in that attack today in Narwal in Jammu, is what we know. Intelligence sources have told India Today that the blast took place 30 minutes of each other. Search operations are currently underway, is what we know. 7 people who were injured in the blast have been taken to the hospital and are receiving treatment, is what Sunil G. Bhatt, my colleague, told us a while ago. In fact, Sunil is also on the ground. We'll try and go across to him for more on that. We'll also try and listen into what the eyewitnesses had to say when the first blast took place. Explosions at the interval of 30 minutes from each other, one at 11, the other one at 11:30 a.m. this morning in Narwal in Jammu. This comes at a time, crucially, when Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra enters Jammu, and also at a time when India is all set to mark Republic Day in just about 5 days from now. Experts have in fact held the opinion that during this time usually there is heightened activity on the part of terrorists. Sunil G. Bhatt is in Narwal getting us the very latest. Sunil, what more can you tell us right now as far as this attack is concerned? What about the combing operations? Sunil, if you could give us a sense of what's really happening right now. Going back to Sunil in a moment, first of all, listening to what the eyewitnesses who saw what happened at that very moment had to say, had to tell India Today.
मैं इधर ही था, चाय का काम कर रहा था, दुकान का ग्राहक कस्टमर। तो धमाका जो उधर जाके हुआ है, वो मेरे से कोई 100 फुट आगे जाके हुआ है। अच्छा, तो कितना बड़ा धमाका? बड़ा धमाका, बड़ा जोर था। हमने सोचा कोई टंकी फट गई या टायर फट गया, लेकिन जब धुआं देखा मैं टायर नहीं फटा, कुछ और हुआ होगा। जब उधर से बंदे आए तो उन्होंने बताया कि ऐसे ऐसे कोई इधर बंदे इंजर हो गए हैं, तो कोई बम फटा है।
तो बड़ी जोर से धमाका हुआ, मैंने बोला टंकी फटी होगी। जब ऊपर जाके देखा ब्लास्ट हो गया बम, उसका धमाका पीस हो गए गाड़ी के। क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से कोई 20-25 पीस हो गए गाड़ी के। तो कितने? उसके बाद 10 मिनट बाद दूसरा ही फट गया। 2 ब्लास्ट हुए जी।